what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Seek Thrill Outdoors. And as you can tell, we're in the truck. This is the very last trip that we have this year. We're heading up to Platteville to do a little bass fishing. It's currently Wednesday. The tournament is on Saturday, Sunday, but with all these trips, as you guys have kind of come to find out, we like to go up on Wednesday. That way we can kind of get settled into our Airbnb, go get groceries for dinners, and just kind of have everything in order. That way we can hit it pretty hard Thursday, Friday for pre-fishing. So that's what we're doing now. We're on the road, packed up, got the old Triton behind us, and we're gonna go up and see if we can find some fish. I have a feeling it's going to be probably a little difficult. There is the last week and a half, 2 weeks, the river's been coming up and going down. Temperatures are really starting to change. We're actually kind of getting some fall weather. We're hitting 50s and 60s at night, so the water temps are going to be cooling down. But I think if we can get on some main river fish, I think we should be sitting okay. First started fishing, Platteville Pool was probably one of our favorites, but then again we had high water that year and
it's kind of gone to shit.
Yeah, it hasn't really gone the greatest. We're not big fans of fishing low water, just because we do like to do a lot of flipping and pitching and stuff like that. We don't quite have the current fish figured out yet, so that's kind of what we've been trying to do this year, is try and figure that out and adapt. And
I think last year it was only 11 or 12 pounds the first day.
Yeah. It was low weight up here, so we're gonna see what happens. I think if we can catch a limit, at least on day one, I think we'll set ourselves up pretty good for day two. But first we gotta find fish, so that's kind of what we're on the mission to do. But anyways, we will catch up with you guys when we get to the house and go from there. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can find some fish. All right, guys, day number one of pre-fishing. We're doing a little later start today. One of my buddies from college actually transferred over to UW Platteville, and he's been going there for 3 years now, I think. Something like that. If any of you guys knew that me and my cousin had a channel 4 years back, then you guys have seen him before. One of my good buddies, Ryan, we did a lot of ice fishing, deer hunting, and stuff like that up at school, and then he actually transferred out, like I said, and went to Platteville, and he's been going there now. And up here in Platteville, where we're staying, we're probably 25 minutes from Platteville, but fishing on Platteville Pool, we're about 45 minutes. So he actually has class today, and he's got class till the latest he claims is 1:45. So we're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna get him out in the boat, kind of catch up with him. It's been quite a while since I've seen him and talked to him, other than, you know, good old social media these days. But so that's why we're getting kind of a later start. We're having us a cup of coffee, getting everything situated and getting ready to go. So hopefully after this we will catch up with you guys when we make it to the river, and we'll look at the forecast again, and it's supposed to be pretty crappy all weekend. So pre-fishing is going to be completely different than what tournament's going to bring, because it's supposed to be cool and rainy. So we will catch you guys on the river.
It's good. Oh. Net or boat float? Hang on, let me get... I said let's go shallower. Come here. Let me get a picture of that.
Oh, there's a 2.5.
You're good.
Look at the belly on it.
Jesus.
Well, First fish. Of course, it's got to be a bigger one.
And you're throwing that bandito bug.
I literally sat like this. Because he was that close to the boat. Okay, we need to get out of here. There's 2 keepers.
He never hit it. He just took off running upriver with it, so I'm like, well,
Alright.
you need to get him off.
Shallow.
I don't think he's keeper. I think he's like 12.
He's cool. I bet he'd be closer than you think.
He ate it. I wouldn't bet them all. I knew when I started reeling and my bait wasn't coming. We had not a
Big perch.
He didn't really hit it though, just like crushed it. I don't know, I still don't think that's all. Because I mean, we're going from 2 different baits, so the bass might be biting slower and the effector could be biting the active.
Right.
Holy shit! That's not a bass.
Oh, little pilot. Oh, not that little.
God, you got my knuckle again.
I bet if I look inside his mouth, that's when my hook is broke off.
I knew that wasn't a bass. I figured it was another perch though.
That would have been my guess. Hey, at least you didn't break off.
No, I just busted my knuckle open. Gosh dang. He was way off the bank. Yep. Dude.
I can't have you in the boat and not catch a fish. Then
I mean,
just
you
feel
can.
bad. Then I feel bad, and I'm not a very good guy. So.
That's a better fish. Don't know if it's a bass. Negative. I hate these fish. Yeah.
You got excited, huh?
Were you ruining on that?
No. Nope, he ate it when it was sitting there. Well, he tried to eat it when it was sitting there. Somehow it ended up in his nose from the outside. You can have my portion.
I'm alright.
Because I ain't eating them.
That must be the one that came from the bait.
Had to have. The second time. I can't not see with my freaking glasses on. tiny. See the fish, Sage? See the fish?
But it's funny because 9 times out of 10 when we see big boats like that, you never.
Damn, you caught that one way over.
He was outside that grass.
Yeah, he'd be close. Probably the biggest smallie we've caught today.
Today, yeah.
I bet that one's 13.
If they ever stop moving, maybe I'll measure them. You want to measure him, Logan?
Huh?
You want to measure him?
You got a bump board?
Yeah,
It's right underneath your foot. The gold sticking out the top, if you pull it straight up, it'll come out.
I'm going to say he's a 12.
12
Thanks. Oh, he's small.
He was smaller than I thought he was.
12 3/4. No.
You could squeeze an inch out of him.
Never had one.
You've never eaten walleye?
Mm-mm.
You serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess Illinois really doesn't fish right.
Oh, that's a keeper.
Oh yeah. Too close.
I got him that time.
A largie.
That explains the smaller taps. Look at that belly, though.
I'm just, look how short that tail is, or how narrow it is.
He stinks. No, like seriously, like he smells.
Could be a shit pipe that comes in.
He was like buried in the mud. His stomach was all mud. Yeah.
Seems like all the keeper guys never put on All right, y'all. Welcome to day 2 of pre-fishing for us. Yesterday I didn't really do an intro to the, I should say, when we got on the water. A lot of that was just because I got to catch up with a buddy I ain't seen in about 2.5 years, so we still tried to film quite a bit, but I didn't do like a proper intro. But anyways, we're still out fishing a lot of main river stuff, and a lot of that reason is it's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday. So I think the shallow fish that we do have, is that necessary, dog?
Yeah.
The shallow fish that we do have, I think that rain and the cool temps that we're gonna get, I think are really gonna change that. So we wanted to kind of
Yeah, it's what, 80 something a day, and it's supposed to be 59 for a high on Sunday.
yeah, just crazy differences in temps. But so we wanted to do this to see if we can come up with a few places to catch some fish on the main river. And almost every spot that we've hit so far, we've been catching the snot. Alicia's hooked up right now. We've been catching the snot out of, he'd be closer to 14.
He's definitely a keeper.
Heck yeah.
The worm works.
Yeah, we've been,
He's heavy.
We've been catching the snot out of the smallies. Not a lot of keepers so far. I think that's probably our second keeper smallie that we've caught, but I have a feeling that's how it's going to be a lot of places. Is you're really going to have to work through all the small ones. So that's basically what we're doing today, guys. We're going to also run down towards the bottom of the pool.
Get on.
Some vegetation and stuff, just so we have some shallow fish.
Can you pause that for a second?
That way we have options.
Can I get a picture real quick so I can put this fish back? Get on.
Yeah.
Get downstairs.
And yeah, we're taking pictures. If you guys haven't already, go check us out on Instagram. We try and post some pictures and stuff of our trips and excitement and all that fun stuff. So stick with us. We're gonna try and come up with some more options for the next 2 days of the tournament, and hopefully we can fill the limit both days.
Another 11-incher. Oh. It'd be nice if they'd quit launching themselves out of the goddamn water. No, because then I lose them. He wasn't keeper, but he was probably a 12 again. He wasn't hooked either. My hook wasn't out of my plastic.
He's got some cool markings. Yeah. Oh boy. He's not. Yep. That's a good fish. Maybe not. Not bad, but he ain't gonna keep. He absolutely cranked it. Yeah. All right, I think we need to get out of here. What do you think? Little largemouth. Yep.
Well guys, we're back at the house now. Sorry, you can hear the microwave in the background making a little Easy Mac to go with ribeyes that we cooked. So that's what we're having tonight, ribeyes and a little bit of Easy Mac. Alicia last night made us a new recipe that we've never had before. It's almost like a Parmesan chicken, but a little different sauce, some different flavoring, and all sorts of stuff like that. So that was delicious. Filled our bellies last night. Had a bonfire with the owners of the Airbnb that we're staying in, and got to catch up with a friend that I haven't seen in quite a while. So all in all, it's been a good trip so far. Fishing's been great. We've been catching the snot out of the Smallies, a couple bonus largemouth here and there, but we haven't really found anything crazy special yet. Yesterday we hit multiple spots, caught a lot of fish, 2 or 3 keepers I think, and then today we did the same thing. We just hit new water and caught a bunch more fish. I think today we might have had a limit, but nothing too special. We did get in one spot where Alicia actually pitched up along the rocks and rolled. From looking at it in the water, it looked like a 3-pounder, 3+, smallmouth, but she didn't hook him or anything. And then the cast that I had made right after that, I had a 2-pounder follow me to the boat. So got a few spots that we got some good fish in, good potential. It's just whether or not we're going to be able to catch them tomorrow. This weekend's supposed to change pretty drastically. We're supposed to have some rain coming in and also some cooler weather. I think tomorrow they're saying like a high of 64 or 65, and then Sunday's a high of the same thing, and rain throughout both days. So we're gonna see what happens. But anyways, this is gonna conclude our pre-fishing travel vlog, and make sure you guys stay tuned because hopefully this is gonna be hopefully it's gonna be a good tournament. But anyways, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.